Oh, yeah. Aaron made a friend.
Oh, yeah. We met some interesting people.
Kids, don't do meth.
Yeah.
Yes. Meth is not a gateway drug. It is the end of the line.
Previously on an Olympic Triumph, we rode up to the Olympic Peninsula. I couldn't get the Revit pants and coat to zip together. Earl's bike sprung a leak. Earl got stuck, and I overpacked. We're waiting for Earl to gather up all of his food and put it into his motorcycle.
Yeah, I'm getting hangry.
But we are heading that way right now, and we expect it to be a little bit cold, so let's go. So we're here on the pre-trip, and it's not going well, which is why we have a pre-trip in the first place. Earl's bike is leaking more than the Titanic. Aaron's bike's turn signals and hazard signals are possessed.
The Titanic didn't leak, it just sank.
It didn't leak, it just sank. Fairly certain it leaked. Have a cookie.
Everything is better with a cookie. You just take it. Oh.
We've entered into twilight country, and apparently depending which way you go, there are some folks that really want that business, and there are some folks that really don't want that business. Okay, so let's recap the trip so far. I'm calling this a trip that wasn't, because we found out that Earl has some maintenance to do for his motorcycle. Aaron, it turns out, in putting on his bar risers, has some sort of electrical issue that's causing his turn signals to work intermittently, or the flashers just to randomly turn on. But this is all stuff that we can work out prior to our next big trip. But once again, the RT has been superb. It has negotiated this trip, as it has others, with grace and excitement. I know that was a bit much. But we've been fortunate to ride some amazing roads on this trip. Snaking around up here in the Olympic Peninsula, beautiful countryside, with pretty decent weather considering that it's still just late March. Don't know if we're going to do much filming tomorrow, simply because it's supposed to pour. Well, I better pay attention because Earl is kind of leaving us behind at the moment, so time to get rolling.
Still can't get Earl to sit down. The value of the pre-trip is huge. Your bike has issues, and
fine.
your bike has issues.
Your bike is totally fine. It's leaking a little antifreeze.
Anyway, I'm gonna stop bringing Earl to these things. So, best part of the trip for me was just that section of roadway. I really enjoyed that, but we didn't really hit as much stuff as we've hit elsewhere. So the serious conversation that I want to have, we know that motorcyclists like to acknowledge other motorcyclists when they ride down the road. I refuse to do it for anyone riding a Can-Am Spyder.
I mean, if it's your only option, like, I would rather somebody get out there and enjoy, riding. They're older and they have
Oh, now I come off sounding like a jackass.
Well, you're totally being ableist.
Can I make fun of the wokeness?
They found a great way to market to individuals that can't ride motorcycles anymore.
I don't know. I'd rather, if I couldn't ride a bike anymore, I wouldn't mind riding something like that. So I'd rather ride a Can-Am than a Goldwing. I don't know.
I think you're hitting the
I know,
demographics that actually watch this
upset.
channel.
I know.
Yeah, subscriber countdown.
But it's like driving
From 3 subscribers to 2.
It's like driving a Buick or a Chrysler. Who drives a Buick or a Chrysler?
So you're saving the Can-Am crowd to make fun of the Buick, Chrysler, and Goldwing crowd. Anyway, the riding was great. We were pretty fortunate with the weather. Totally anticipating a ton of rain tomorrow. So
I totally agree with you.
Totally agree.
Yeah.
Don't you have a bike to fix? What we learned is that the BMW R1200RT is still the best touring motorcycle.
Yeah, $50,000.
It's jumped up 10 grand
Yeah.
every 3 hours. It's now a $50,000 motorcycle. I think that's all I got.
We go to bed now. This has been really great.
Yes, it's been really.
Thank you for watching.
Okay.
Again, thanks.
I hate you.
Just so you know, Clayton, your sister does the same thing.